With this video, we're going to take a look at one of the features in the full version of VAMDB that starts at $49.95 a month. It's called the Easy Start Lead Process, and it allows us to add a new lead, to quote and sell them, to package their forms, email them to them if you like, order a paramed exam, create a follow-up, all from one easy process. The Easy Start Lead Process is available from the Home tab or from each lead or client's record. We'll start on the Home tab in the upper right, and we'll enter in their name. And we can also enter in where the lead came from if we want to track that. And we can either enter them as a new lead or start the Easy Start Lead process. And we'll click to begin. This will take us to a page where we can enter in their contact information, assign them to an agent if we like. We'll enter in their date of birth, the state that they reside in, gender, tobacco use, select their health rating for the quotes, coverage amount, and the term period. And we can choose to run them a few different types of quotes or one select company. We can add a note or some other medical information here if we like as we're talking to them. We'll click to run the quote, and this will bring up the top 10 quotes as the information we entered them. And we can see the information here. We can choose to save any of the quotes, email them to the client, or to sell the product. As we're talking with them, they decided they liked the Genworth product. So we'll click to save that quote into their record and click to sell this product. And Genworth is one of the companies we have the forms in the database for, so we can package their forms. We'll select the information here, and you can select the different forms that you like here. And we'll take the application and the HIV and package them together. Now Genworth does have fillable forms, so this will bring up a page where we can enter in some more information, and all of this will be merged right onto the application. You can see some of the information is already entered in here, and you can enter in additional information, and we'll create the application. And this will take us to the order exam screen. Here we can order with apps or with Superior Mobile Medics. You can also order with Portamedic Hooper Homes. And you can enter in the date and time, enter in some notes and comments for them, and we'll click to skip the exam and go on to the next step. Here we can send an email to the client, including the application. We can use one of the templates we have pre-written, or we can write an email from scratch. And here at the bottom, we'll see we have the application we created. If we highlight that and click on the arrows to the right, it'll put that application in the right-hand box, and it'll send it as an attachment in the email. And we'll go back to the previous screen, and we'll click here to skip this step to sending the email. And here we can enter in a note as we're talking to them, any other comments they had, questions that we want to keep track of, enter a follow-up, and we'll enter in a follow-up here for tomorrow at noon, and make sure they got the application, and we'll enter that in there. And this will take us to the last step in the process, where we can add them to any groups we like, or we can add a spouse and begin their process. And we'll skip that and go on to the client record. And now we have the information entered here, everything we entered. The policy is entered with what we sold them. We can see the follow-up that was entered in for tomorrow to check and verify, as well as the email if we had sent it, the quote that we saved. And on the reference screen, we can see the original application as it was stored, and we can click to view that here. And that brings up the application. And we can see here with the Genworth application that the name was entered in, the date of birth and state. We didn't complete all the information on there, but this would merge any of the information you filled out onto the application. And as was displayed, you can email it to the client or print it out and mail it from there as well. This is the Easy Start Lead process with VAMDB, making it easy to get started entering, quoting, selling, and packaging the forms, ordering an exam for a client, all through one easy to follow process.